Well, hello and how are you? Hey, friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shedwell Briscoe, coming to you live right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, you know what? Today's Thursday, October the 13th, 2022. Got a happy birthday shout out going out to Jodi Lynn Howarth and Scott Hucke. So, without further ado, here's a birthday song for the two of you. Hey, Jody. Hey, Scott. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So, happy birthday, I must say. You know, you're 1 more year older today, so happy birthday to you, I say. I said, hey, Scott. Hey, Jody. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. Why, that's another trip around the sun that you made. I hope you're enjoying your special day because, well, it's your happy birthday day today. Happy birthday to the two of you, and I hope you're enjoying your special day. All right, how about them Shin Show fans? We got Doug Bell, a.k.a. Steve Cleary, and my Pokey pal, Darla Gilmore, AAA, Teply. And hey, that's it for the Shin Show shout outs for today. Sorry I'm running so late, but hey, you know, these things happen. Uh, we got Brandy here on the sidelines here. She's kind of hiding behind the mic. See, right down there in the corner. There she is. Uh, she showed up today, and we've been having good old conversations all day long. All right, how about that weather forecast for today? Today's weather forecast has been partly cloudy, mostly cloudy. 64 degrees for the high today, and it's running about 59 degrees right now. But you know how that goes. It's going to change, and it's going to change here shortly. Yes, that's right. Temperatures are going to drop, because the winds are blowing. It surely is. Actually, tonight, the weather forecast is going to be. Give me a second. You know how it is with me. All right, hey, mainly clear skies with low temperatures of 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be west to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for tomorrow, October the 14th, except for a few afternoon clouds, mainly sunny skies. High temperatures around 70 degrees Fahrenheit with winds west to southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Cloudy skies early, followed by partly clearing skies overnight. Low temperatures of 39 degrees Fahrenheit, winds northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Saturday, October the 15th, you know, the big day, my B day. Sunshine and some clouds. High temperatures of 66 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be light and variable west to northwest around 6 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies overnight. Low temperatures of 46 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds light and variable south to southwest at about 3 miles per hour. Sunday, October the 16th. Sunshine and clouds mixed together with a little high temperatures around 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Clear to partly cloudy skies overnight, low temperatures of 37 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds north to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Monday, October the 17th. Sunny skies, high temperatures around 52 degrees Fahrenheit. I hate it when it's like that. It's just those disillusional days when the sun's high and warm looking and you go out there and freeze to death. Anyway, winds will be northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Clear skies overnight, low temperatures of 29 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds north to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for our fifth and final day of our 5 day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area, mainly sunny skies for October the 18th, Tuesday, that is. High temperatures around 51 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Clear skies overnight. Low temperatures of 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds light and variable northwest at about 5 miles per hour. And that, my friends, is your 5 day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. We had a friend pop in and pop back out. Just saying, hey, I reckon. Alrighty. Yo, how about a song? You know any? Pick a song for me.
Oh, they're not going to want to listen to anything that's coming up in my mind as far as a
Well,
song.
pick a song. Let's see. See if I can't pull it off. Pick a song. Pick a song.
I don't know.
You don't know any songs?
Mm-mm. I mean, I know
Old
songs,
school?
but they're not going to want to.
Old song. Pick a song. I do country music. I do old school music. I do.
Oh, wait, they can't interact back with you because then I was going to say have them pick a song.
Yeah, I don't have many online right now to pick out. Normally, Lori will show up. Lori, a.k.a. Taylor, a.k.a. Thumper, is usually out here bouncing around, but she hasn't picked up yet. So, and she never knows any songs either. So let's see here. We're gonna have to go with the old faithful. Um, uh, Song lyrics. Good morning, America. How are you? Yeah, there it is. Riding on the city of New Orleans, Illinois Central, Monday morning rail. Why 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors and 25 sacks of mail. All along the southbound Odyssey, that train pulls out of Kentucky, rolling along past those homes, farms, and fields, passing trains that have no names, freight yards full of old black men, in the graveyards of rusted automobiles. Good morning, America. How are you? Don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the one they call the city of New Orleans. And I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Dealing cards. Uh, Wait a minute. Dealing card games with the old man in the club car. Penny a point, ain't no one keeping score. Pass the paper bag that holds the bottle. Feel the wheels rumbling neath the floor. And the sons of the Pullmans and the porters riding their father's magic carpets made of steel. With mothers with their babes asleep are rocking to the gentle beat, and the rhythm of their rails is all they feel. Good morning, America, how are you? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the one they call the city of New Orleans. And I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Well, nighttime on the city of New Orleans, changing cars in Memphis, Tennessee. Halfway home, we'll be there by morning. Through the Mississippi darkness, rolling down to the sea. But all the towns and people seem to fade into a fat dream, and the steel rail still ain't heard the news. The conductor sings his song again, and the passengers will please refrain. This train's got those disappearing railroad blues. Good morning, America, how are you? Don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the one they call the city of New Orleans. And I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Throat's a little scratchy, folks. Well, I don't think we'll be singing anymore. But I tell you what we will do. Today is Thursday, so we better catch up on what's going on this weekend. Again, always jumping around to see what's going on in town. Because, well, how about this weekend starting on the October 15th and 16th, Legends and Lanterns. That's right, downtown on Main Street, right here in St. Charles, Missouri, your home of the first state capital back in 1821 to 1826. Then they moved it on out there to Jefferson City. Why they did, I believe it was flood reasons. The higher ground out there doesn't flood quite as much. Anyway, Legends and Lanterns is going to be going on down through Main Street on the 200 to 30 South Main Street, St. Charles, Missouri, all the way up and down Main Street. Come on out, check out the ghouls and the goblins and all the scary creatures and characters from days gone on. That's right. Hey, collect those cards. Man, I tell you what, me and the boy used to get out there and collect the cards every year. It's always a fun time. How about the Renaissance Festival? Yep, they're going to be running all weekendly through October the 23rd. That's right, weekendly on Saturdays and Sundays from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. all every weekend at Rotary Park in Winsville, Missouri. That's 2577 West Meyer Road, Winsville, Missouri, 63385. That's the Renaissance Festival. If you like the good old days back in the days of the nights, well, there you have them. Renaissance Festival. Always a fun time. Final farmers market is going to be held next Saturday, and that's it. That'll be the last one of the year. So get on down here and pick up your goodies.
Is it?
You
Because
can
normally
get
it's every weekend.
you can get Central offers produce, baked goods, jams, eggs, soaps, and much more at the Foundry Art Center, 500 North Riverside Drive, St. Charles, Missouri. Yep, final one of the year. Last Saturday that it'll be available to you. So get on down here for your last chance to hit the farmers market. Then we got the Frenchtown Art Walk. That's also going to be on Friday. Or sorry, I'm sorry, Saturday, October the 15th. And that'll be all the way down Second Street. Yep, Second Street, 800 to 1700 North Second Street, St. Charles, Missouri. Free to the public from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Come show support to the artists and local craftsmen living in the lining the sidewalks, selling their artworks and crafts from the 800 to 1700 block of North Second Street. Plans include food trucks and beverage trucks. So come on down and enjoy some beautiful artwork. And let's see, the last thing on the agenda would be, well, Legends Atlantis are we kicking it off on October 22nd and 23rd, also again. So there you go. Come on down and enjoy the outdoor events. Oh, how about October 18th? Yep, let's bring that one up and talk about it just a little bit. It's a food truck event located at the Frontier Park. That's right, Frontier Park, 500 South Riverside Drive, St. Charles, Missouri. That's from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Join us in Frontier Park for this food truck event. Enjoy an evening of entertainment as you indulge in a variety of delicious food options that will be available by several different food truck vendors. Bring your family and your friends out for a relaxing evening in the park. And just remember, folks, bring your gun and your wallet full of cash. That's right. Please keep in mind that some of the trucks at this event may be cash only. In addition, it is recommended that you bring your own lawn chair or blanket. I would say I'd bring my own lawn chair, but it wouldn't do me any good because I couldn't get out of this one to get into that. All right. Hey kids, how about story time? Yes, that's right. It's story time with TV Grandpa. TV Grandpa is going to tell you one more bedtime story to lull you off to sleepy time. That's right. So, without further ado, I'd say jump up on the couch or jump up on the bed, wherever it is that you rest your sleepy little head, because TV Grandpa is going to tell you a little story to lull you off to sleep. How about the Three Little Pigs? Yeah, that'll be a good one for tonight. Are you ready? Here we go. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs who decided that they were ready to leave home. Well, they made their way off, and the first little pig was a very lazy little pig. He didn't want to work at all, and he built his house out of straw. Second little pig worked a little bit harder, but he was somewhat lazy too, and he built his house out of sticks. And then this, they sang and they danced and they played together for the rest of the day. Now the third little pig, oh, I'll tell you what, he liked to work and he liked to work hard. And he worked hard all day and he built his house out of bricks. It was a sturdy house, complete with a fireplace and a chimney. It looked like it could withstand the strongest of winds. Well, the next day, a wolf happened to pass by the lane where the three little pigs had built their houses. Well, he saw that straw house and he smelled the pig inside. And he thought, well, a pig would make a mighty fine meal. And his mouth began to water. And so he knocked on the door and he said, little pig, let me in. But the little pig saw the wolf peeking through the keyhole. And so he answered back, no, 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 not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Well, then the wolf, he showed his teeth and he said, well, then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. And so he huffed and he puffed and he blew and the house went down. And the wolf opened his jaws very wide and bit down as hard as he could. But the first little pig escaped and he ran away to hide with the second little pig. So he got over to the second little pig's house and the wolf continued down the lane. And he had passed by the second house made of sticks. And he saw the house and he smelled the little pigs inside. And his mouth began to water as he thought about the fine dinner they would make. And so he knocked on the door and he said, little pigs, let me in. But the little pigs saw the wolf's pointy ears through the keyhole. And so they answered back, no, 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 not by the hairs of our chinny chin chin. And so the wolf, he showed his teeth and he said, then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. And so he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house in. The wolf was greedy and he tried to catch both pigs at once, but he was too greedy and got neither one of them. His big jaws clamped down on nothing but air. And the two little pigs, they scrambled away as fast as their little legs could take them, and they went to the third little pig's home. Well, the wolf, he chased them down the lane, and he almost caught them, but they made it to the brick house, and they slammed the door closed before the wolf could catch them. The three little pigs, they were very frightened. They knew the wolf wanted to eat them, and that was a very, very true. The wolf hadn't eaten all day and had worked up a large appetite chasing the pigs around, and now he could smell three of them inside the house, and he knew that the three pigs would make a very lovely feast. So the wolf, he knocked on the door and he said, little pigs, let me in. But the little pigs saw the wolf's narrow eyes through the keyhole, so they answered back, no, 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 not by the hairs of our chinny chin chins. And so the wolf, he showed his teeth and he said, well, then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. Well, he huffed and he puffed. And then he puffed and he huffed. And he huffed and he puffed and he puffed and he huffed and he huffed until he was blue in the face. And he blew and he blew, but he could not blow the house in. He was all out of breath. And so he stopped to rest and thought for a bit. But this was too much. The wolf decided, he danced about with rage, and he swore that he would come down the chimney and eat up the little pigs for his supper. But whilst he was clambering around onto the roof, and the little pigs made a blazing fire, and they put on a pot full of water to boil. Then, just as the wolf was coming down the chimney, the little pigs pulled off the lid, and plop, in fell the wolf into the scalding water. So the little pigs put on the cover again, boiled up the wolf, and the three little pigs ate him for supper. And that is the moral of this little story. You know, you might want pig for supper, but pigs might have you instead. There you have it. There's your three little pigs. Good night, kids. Love you. Leroy and Willow and Oliver. Y'all have a great night. Be blessed. Okay? Alrighty. Now we're going to do the daily bread portion of the program. Daily bread portion of the program is going to be brought to you by the Bible with Briscoe 2022. The Bible with Briscoe 2022 is the daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2022 will be Isaiah 41 through 42 and 1 Thessalonians 1. So don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2022 for your daily reading of the Bible. Will you still love me is today's devotion in the daily bread portion of the program. And the scriptures and insights that go along with Will You Still Love Me are going to be Romans 5, 6 through 11. So without further ado, Romans 5, 6 through 11. You see, at just the right time, when we were still powerless, Christ died for the ungodly. Very rarely will anyone die for a righteous person, though for a good person, someone might possibly dare to die. But God demonstrates his own love for us in this. While we were still sinners, Christ died for us. And since we have now been justified by his blood, how much more shall we be saved from God's wrath through him? For if, while we were God's enemies, we were reconciled to him through the death of his Son, how much more, having been reconciled, shall we be saved through his life? Not only is this so, but we also boast in God through our Lord Jesus Christ, through whom we have now received reconciliation. And there you have it. That's your daily bread portion of the program that was brought to you today by the Bible with Briscoe 2022. The Bible with Briscoe 2022 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Don't forget to tune into the daily bread. Don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2022 for your daily reading of the Bible. Alrighty, we had no one chime in from the peanut gallery, and so therefore, looks like the end of the show. It's a shorty again today, but hey, don't you know, we got her in there. Sure enough, did. So hey, this here's been the Shen Show. I have one more song for you, and it goes, "Well, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I said goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye." Hey, that's it. I'm out. This has been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show. And as always, you know, God loves you, and so do I. So come back and see us tomorrow because, well, God willing, we'll be here. And we hope that you are too.